I owe student finance £58,000. I want that to sink in. I think I've experienced adulting enough, and after amazing experience, I think I can actually say it's just not for me. It's just not. Every single day I feel like I'm putting petrol into my car. Petrol. Otisumi, I'm tired. I'm tired. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone's doing okay and everyone is doing well. So in today's video, we are actually going to be starting a new segment on my channel titled Masks and Chill. Now the reason being is because, guys, I love wearing makeup, okay? I love looking beat, I love looking snatched for you. But sometimes putting on makeup is long, keeping the makeup on is cute, and then taking it off is even longer. And sometimes I just cannot be bothered, like I actually just can't be bothered. So I figured this would be a really nice way for me to just come, for you to come, for us to both be fresh together, you know what I'm saying? And the chilling bit, we're basically just going to be speaking about sensitive or non-sensitive, it depends. But we're going to be speaking about different topics that are pretty close to home that I figured some people may want to hear or some people just don't like speaking about. You guys know me, I like to talk, I'm truthful, you know, we raw, we honest over here, you know what I'm saying? And I figured this would be a really nice way for us to just do that. Yeah, I'm currently in my living room because my room is currently a mess. I'm basically sorting out my clothes, sorting out what I'm keeping, what's going to charity, all these little things, and I just couldn't be bothered to tidy up for the sake of this video. So yeah. So before we do actually get started, y'all know I gotta plug you on the hills here, okay? Y'all know I'm the plug. You know I be hooking you up. I be getting you those discounts. I be giving you the vendors, okay? But yeah, this hair is from KLAIYI hair. It's the hair that I actually wore in my last video. It's their Malaysian straight in 24, 22, and 220s, I believe. I keep forgetting the lengths and I really shouldn't, but I'll leave all the details in the description box. I cut it into this nice bob, and yeah, I'll let you guys know that this hair is bomb. Like, look at the movement. It gives me that vibe, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'll leave all the details in the description box. Honestly, the hair is probably one of the best hairs that I've actually used. Very soft, very bouncy, and look at this movement. Yeah. Before we get started, I'm actually going to apply some lip gloss because I keep licking my lips, and the more you lick them, mate, the drier they get. Yes, baby. Oh, this one smells like bubblegum. Like I can actually just eat it. I'm so annoying. Alrighty, so the face mask we're going to be using today is by Teamy, and this is their Detox Matcha Lemongrass Clay Green Tea Blend Mask. It says it is perfect for all skin types and that you need to dampen your face slightly, then allow 10 to 15 minutes for the mask to dry, then wash off the water and pat your skin dry. Use 1 to 4 times weekly as needed. Best apply at night time. Let's try this out. I'm going to dampen my face a bit. I've got some water here. I also have a foundation brush. Every time I get... Look at me just dripping. Sorry guys, sorry. Now we're going to apply the mask and then we're going to get to talking. So as you guys know, I actually graduated in July 2018, and I actually can't believe how fast like the months have just been going by. And I graduated with a degree in journalism. Now, I actually was considering doing my masters, but I decided not to because I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do my masters in. And Student Finance had already sent me a letter that I owed them £58,000. I owe Student Finance £58,000. I want that to sink in. I personally knew that I actually wasn't ready to do my masters. I really wanted to, but I felt like if I was to go and do my masters, that I'd probably be doing it in something that I wasn't passionate about. And listen, education isn't even free, so I knew that if I wanted to go and do my masters, I wanted to make sure I was going to do it in something that I really cared about. So before actually leaving university, I actually secured an internship with, I look scary guys, I know. So I actually secured an internship with a media agency. So I was kind of like, I felt like I was kind of secure in terms of like what I was going to be doing post-uni. And a month before my internship was supposed to start, they basically sent me an email that the position was no longer available. You gave me a job, you had my hopes up, and you're telling me a month before my internship is supposed to start that the job is no longer available. Does that even make any sense? So when that happened, I almost, like, I feel like I actually almost lost my mind, because obviously I had told it, like, everyone was like, what are you doing after uni? And I was like, oh yeah, I've got this really cool internship, blah, 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 like, it's gonna be so amazing, they do this, blah, 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 blah. It was a bit embarrassing for me, because obviously, like, I told my friends I was doing an internship, I told my family, I told people, like, oh, what are you doing? I was like, oh yeah, I've got an internship, just blah, 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 only for them to tell me last minute that internship doesn't exist, babes, like, get a job. I can't even laugh too tough. Alright, so my face mask is on. How'd I look? Am I looking sexy? Am I looking sexy? I look scary. Give me a kiss. I actually look scary, but I like it. So what am I doing? Like, what am I actually doing? Because I didn't want to rush into doing my masters because I didn't feel like I had researched enough what I wanted to do. But at the same time, I really did want to do my masters because I felt like I was kind of scared to go into the real world, and I kind of liked the whole safety bubble of being a student. I do believe that there is like a post-uni grad dip / post-uni grad mood / post-uni grad grief. You know, honestly, I can't even laugh too tough. Ooh, ciao, the girl. But yeah, I actually do believe like there is that is a complete mood, and many people actually do go through it, but they don't actually like to speak about it, and that's why I want to speak about it in today's video. The transition is just so mad. Like, the transition is actually crazy, and some people know how to handle it and some people actually don't know how to handle it. But it's almost like, you know, you post your graduation pictures and yeah, congratulations, and people say, oh, you're doing good, well done Tolu, I'm proud of you, blah, 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 all these different things, and then you're just like, yeah, like I'm a graduate, like wow, I've done it, I did it, woohoo. And then a couple months down the line, you're just like, oh, for the first time you actually have to take and gain control over your life. And growing up, you didn't really have to do that. Like, obviously you went nursery, you knew primary school was next, after primary school you knew secondary was next, after secondary A-levels, after A-levels uni, after uni work. But between uni and work, you didn't really explain much to me. Like, that transition wasn't going to be as smooth as I've always thought the transitions in my life before were going to be. Do you get what I mean? So I feel like quite a few people actually find themselves in this bubble of just uncertainty where they just don't really know what's going on, and they're in like a really big loop because it's like, okay, I'm a graduate now, but I guess now I actually have to be an adult, but these responsibilities are actually just a bit much. Like, and it's not even like it's just for bills, because like I'm used to paying bills. I pay my phone bill, I pay insurance on my valuable items, like all these little stuff. It's just little things. It's actually just little things. Like every single day I feel like I am putting petrol into my car. Petrol. Otisumi, I'm tired. I'm tired. But I don't have a choice because I live so far, so petrol needs to be in the car for it to move. It's stressing me out, man. I do feel like not many people actually do speak about post-uni depression or post-uni mood or post-uni life or post-uni grief and all these different things. And I feel like it can affect people on both ends of the spectrum. It can affect people who are doing everything and working and all these different stuff. And it can also affect people who feel like they aren't doing anything and they aren't working and they aren't accomplished. And I actually know people who are in both types of the spectrums and they actually do feel the same. Some people feel like they just ran straight into it and they didn't give their body time to rest or take in university life fully and give themselves a nice little transition and break. There's some people who hate the break and just want to be, you know, banging work and stuff like that. So I do feel like it can affect you mentally a lot, and if you're not careful, that can actually transpire into affecting your physical health. I know for me personally, I would find that I was just literally endlessly tired. Like, I felt like I was just tired all the time and the tiredness just wouldn't go away. And I felt like because I was tired mentally, I had no other choice but to feel like I was tired physically as well. I went through very weird periods of feeling very lonely and feeling very uncertain, especially when my internship was snatched away from me. Guys, that was it. I actually could have screamed. I could have screamed. The one thing that I was holding on to, the one thing that gave me hope, the one thing that made me excited, basically was taken away from me. Just like that, Jackie. Just like that, Jackie. That was around the time where I actually wasn't posting on YouTube. And if you've watched my last video, after 4 months of disappearing, you'll be able to understand why a bit more. But around that time I wasn't posting on YouTube, and I actually also deleted my LinkedIn from my phone. The notifications that I was getting was just too much. It was literally, this person started this new position, this person started that new position, congratulate this person, congratulate that person. Oh, hi guys, I just spoke at a conference with like 10,000 people. I just spoke at a conference with like 100,000 people. And I was actually just like, hi, my name's Sarah and I like grapes. This is actually such a mad angle. Sorry guys, I just wanted to show you. So before we actually do get into what's going on right now, I'm actually going to go take off my face mask because it is completely dry, and I'm sure you've actually been so uncomfortable watching me whilst this has been on my face. I'm sorry, it's called Mask and Chill for a reason, but okay. So I'm going to go take it off and I'll be back. I'll be back. No, but honestly guys, this mask is amazing. I'm a very happy bunny right now. I'll leave the link in the description box. Knock yourself out, Bill, knock yourself out. Guys, you have to forgive me, you know, in the UK, the lighting is just literally disappearing right before my eyes, but we're still gonna try and finish this video. So moving on, I do feel like I am doing much better. Like, I feel like my mental headspace has been a whole lot better than it was a couple of months ago, and I do thank God for that, because although I'm not where I want to be, I feel like I am making progress. And because I feel like I'm making progress, I feel a bit more upbeat about the whole journey itself. In terms of jobs, I feel like my job search is actually going okay. I've been really impulsive, which I'm very proud of myself for, putting myself forward. Like, I don't care if I'm going to be the youngest executive on the team, like, I can do this, do you know what I mean? And I do feel like the degree that I studied was so befitting for me. Like, I loved it so much, and I'm looking for jobs around that field as well, predominantly around media itself. But yeah, I feel like it's actually going okay, and I'm feeling a bit more optimistic about it all. So I'm actually currently doing my NCTJ, which is basically the National Council Training for Journalists, and it is almost a master's equivalent. It's a journalism diploma, and it's literally like I'm back at uni, although I only go into the centre 1 day a week, and I literally have lectures, I've got seminars, I've got coursework, I also have exams, which I should be revising for, but I'm recording videos right now, look at life. But yeah, it's actually going okay. I really do enjoy it. Number one, I love journalism so much, and number two, my course is actually being funded by a media company who are paying for me to go. So yeah, I like that. I work part-time on a 0 hours contract, so I literally pick up a shift whenever I want to, and I'm also doing little things here and there. Obviously, you guys know that I launched GBS anyway. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out, bro. Okay, details to the left, details to the right, details down below, and little stuff like that. And I am working on quite a few more projects this year, because although obviously I am still looking for a job and everything, I don't feel like 9 to 5 is going to be something that's going to be for me for a long time. And I'm an entrepreneur, baby. I like to make money on this side, okay? Making $1 million 9 to 5, I don't think that's possible. I honestly do feel like I'm going to get the right job at the right time that will be right for me. Like, I don't think I'm as scared as I was before. And I've come to understand that I'm actually a very all-rounded person. And if you don't want me to join your company, that's your loss, okay? Because I come with the flavor. I come with the spice, okay? But I'm feeling a lot more optimistic right now, and I'm keeping myself busy, obviously doing my training. I have faith that I'm going to get a job at the right place at the right time, working with the right people, and I don't feel like I'm as stressed as I was when I actually first lost my internship or when I first graduated. So I'm really thankful for that, because even with those little things, I know that it's giving me a chance for me to dabble into things that I really want to get involved in and apply to things that I really want to get involved in. To anyone feeling how I felt or being in this whole post-uni bubble, I feel like you should just relax, honestly. You should give yourself time. Everything happens for a reason, and sooner or later, as the journey continues to unfold and things continue to unfold right in front of you, you will receive clarity on what exactly you want to do. But my advice to you right now would be to just be busy, be impulsive, be determined, okay? Put yourself forward if you feel like you can do something. Keep yourself busy and keep yourself motivated. Don't allow this post-uni drought or this post-uni dip to make you feel like you're never going to make it or things are never going to work out, because there's going to be a time when you're going to look back on this time and you're going to be like, oh, all the time I was probably stressed out and everything, but look, everything ended up working out in my favor. So I think it's just about you being determined, you being focused, you being impulsive, and just believing that, you know, everything happens for a reason, and you will go through the season and you'll come out the season even stronger than ever. But don't ever lose hope, because there's many people who've been in this dip and they've managed to get out of it, and there's no reason why you cannot be any different. But yeah, guys, I won't lie to you, it has been a pretty terrifying and scary period, but nonetheless, I know that for all of us who have been feeling that way or are currently still feeling this way, or feel like they are going to start feeling this way, that this new chapter in your life is going to bring new opportunities, new experiences, and new blessings. You just have to keep the faith, you have to hold on, and you just have to keep on going. So guys, that is the end of the first episode of Masks and Chill. I really hope you guys did enjoy this. I speak so much, I know, I'm sorry, can't help it. What do we do? Nothing. So yeah, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did like it, please give me a thumbs up. Any other topics you want me to speak about, let me know. I hope your skin is looking and feeling fresh because you've done a mask as well. But all the details of everything that you need to know about is going to be in the description box. And I thank you guys so much for watching, and I shall see you in my next one. Bye.